Hey guys, I'm Janet on occasion, and today we are having a hell of a scrap up here. How atmospheric is this game? Like seriously, with all the like bleed and the like dust storms around here, and all these soldiers that look like they are working on a construction site. It's very cool. It's very cool indeed. Very, very cool. I am a fan of how this game looks. Also, the water looks really nice as well. A lot of the like the fidelity of this game is so much higher than Gladius, but it still runs really smoothly, you know? I mean, it would on this PC. Like, this is a YouTuber's PC, it's not an average PC. But still, like, it's just, it's gorgeous. I just wanted to appreciate that for a second. You know, it's only when I really zoomed in here, I was just like, this is actually a really good looking game. So, you know, it's worth mentioning. So yeah, we are slowly fighting back the yellow team. You know, I've been thinking so much about the state of, like, diplomacy and things. And kind of what it's communicating, and I haven't really settled on anything yet. It seems to be giving off a lot of different messages, in a way that maybe it's just it's just gameplay first, and maybe it's not really communicating anything particular. Maybe the takeaway is whatever you think the takeaway is. Maybe it's vibes only. But basically, I was thinking we've had this weird situation where ZEPHON, we have like done everything we can to cheer him up and to make him like us. Well, I guess. And then it hasn't worked, right? The moment we did one thing that they didn't like, which was not having a big enough military, they got rid of the trade agreement, then they declared war, like instantly. And I think that needs to be tempered a little bit. I think it should show that the mood is trending one way or the other. I think when you've done like a lot of things to make them really like you, I don't think it should be undone in a single turn unless something really extreme happens, like you blow up the city of an ally or something, you know? But I feel like it was just like a very sudden change in mood and in temperament, which I love how reactive it is to your actions. When your actions is being weaker than they would like you to be, it feels a bit weird, and I'm wondering what they gain from it. And I think that's the thing that I find the most confusing, is they were gaining. They had a lot to gain from the trade agreement. So suddenly going, oh no, association with you maybe makes me look weak, perhaps? Maybe that's the angle? I don't know. But getting rid of that trade agreement meant that they are doing without. And then declaring war also means that they're going to lose troops. Because they aren't really in the... They don't do conquest, you know? These like minor factions. Let's call them minor and major factions, shall we? I think that probably fits the best way, right? You got the three random things, and you have the other leaders, you know, the other things that could be playable characters but aren't, right? You got minor and major factions. The minor factions aren't, like, militant in the same way that the major factions are. Like, this guy conquered and destroyed a city. You know, that's a big deal. They actually took this area over, you know, through force. These guys just mill about in their own territory. They're very territorial, but they're not expansionist. So a war isn't a prelude to an invasion. It just means we can't go in this corner anymore, which is something that was upsetting them even when we were allied with them. So I'm not really sure it changes much. You know, I'm not really sure what this changes. So it feels a bit weird. I don't know. I think they're a bit too reactive in a way. I found it an interesting surprise, but like maybe it needs to show that the tide is turning, so you can adjust, so you can try and do something to like stop them going back on their deals, you know, or more of their deals, I suppose. So I don't know. I feel it's a bit too reactive, because yeah, what made it make that decision felt a bit unusual to me. Ooh, you know what? I might move here just so these two feel a little bit more pinned and stand in the poor terrain a little longer. Although actually pulling back to the forest again would be quite good. And then we rely on overwatches, perhaps. That's not a terrible idea either. I'm going to pull the drone way back too. But yeah, I think these guys will get some nice shots out with overwatches, and then we'll push forward again. I think that's the way to go. Also, I'm sorry, I haven't silenced my phone. Don't know if you can hear that. Alright, I've silenced my phone, guys. Although I should probably talk to Ephraim here. He might be wanting peace.
This would sweeten our relationship.
Okay, he is saying he wants peace. I'm gonna demand
Why?
you pay me though. Ooh, interesting. Okay, he is up for it. Okay, there's something about my offer that's still unappetizing. Perhaps if I add the right seasoning. So, Maxima, give me everything you have. I don't think we need everything he has. Cover my costs for a period, and we can talk more. I mean, a medium amount sounds good, right? So it's showing what we have, I think, right? No. Yes? I think it's showing what we have. Do we have that many minerals? Did our mineral income go up that much? I think it did. Wow, okay, I didn't even realize we had so many minerals. Let's say a medium amount.
I will not.
Okay, he won't. He won't. It's fine. We'll fight him some more. So clearly, the tide has turned there a bit. Now that makes more sense. Okay, that shows that he is becoming more flexible. He is more keen on the idea of peace, right? You can see that little change. ZEPHON seemed to just go from, like, you know, cold to hot immediately. It was very strange. So, yeah, this feels really organic. You know, this feels like the sort of, like, a little dance between two factions trying to eke out the best situation for each other. I like that. But yeah, ZEPHON went a bit weird. And the thing that I think is most unusual about their sudden turn is that it was based on our military might. And with that being a factor that is apparently large enough to cause that issue, I think it's at odds with the themes of the game in a way. So a lot of strategy games, like, you know, Age of Empires, stuff like that, right? A lot of RTSs, you really just want to throw units out in random directions to explore as much of the map as possible. And that's kind of how I approach these games too, you know? And if I lose some of my, like, cheap infantry as a result, then hey, I've learned some stuff. I know that, like, if I go over there, I'm going to get attacked by a bunch of stuff because there's a load of monsters here, right? So, like, I know that isn't going to be where my enemies will come from, at least not soon, because there is a roadblock here. So, like, this gives me information on the state of the map. But losing that unit, and, you know, losing other units nearby, that makes diplomacy impossible. It makes everyone go, oh, well, war then, because you're weak, which sort of you know, I almost feel like they should think, oh, you aren't a threat because you don't have a military, so I should be able to, you know, do more agreements with you because the threat of violence, you know, we get to coerce you into agreements, right? You see what I mean? Because with him not wanting to conquer me, he just wants me to be, you know, someone he can deal with who isn't going to try and take his territory, because he's just territorial, he's not, you know, expansionist. So having a smaller military you'd think he would like, because then we aren't as much of a threat to him. So that feels weird, that feels almost backwards. But also it means that we have to really treasure the lives of our troops, because if we send off as a scout and they get killed, and that puts us below that sort of threshold for what our, you know, allies, enemies, whoever, consider to be like a decent sized army, then suddenly they're going to break agreements with you. So it means you actually have to be more, you have to treat life as if it's more precious than the setting seems to suggest. And the fact that we're like some weird computer mind and we're making helicopters that are children, like, we're clearly messed up in the head. This is a weird thing to do, I think we can all agree. So it almost seems weird that we're saying life is really precious, but we will put like a child's brain in a helicopter. If that is indeed what is going on, I don't know, it's freaky, whatever the case. And yet we sort of have to treasure life to get people to like us. It's sort of like nuclear deterrent is the only thing we have, right? If we have a giant military, then everyone will want to be at peace, which means we don't need the military. So it feels like kind of backwards in a lot of ways. You really want the world to really band together against you if you have a giant military, I feel should be the angle. So it's almost in reverse. So I think it's trying to tell us that, you know, these aren't pawns in our weird crusade to tame the planet and sort of conquer the world. They aren't pawns, they're actually precious lives, which, you know, maybe that's the point. Maybe we have to treat life more preciously than the enemy to win, and that's the message? But I don't know. It's tough. It's a tough one. Like, I'm wondering what the message is, I guess is the point. I'm wondering what the game is training us to think about the world. So, I'd be interested to hear your thoughts on it. Scarcity. Now, there's the heart of economics and of luxuries. They're about... Okay, so he likes that we have a big resource network. That's fine. Ah, good. Good, we got some big reaction shots here. Oh, crap, they have grenades. Okay, that wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad. Grenades are a lot more scary in Gladius. Alright, so I'm going to attack with you. I don't really have room to retreat. Oh, I do have room to retreat. We can move there. Alright, we can finish them off. And those are just militants. Right, our combat drones can scout for us. Okay, there's the commander again. So there are missile teams at the back there.
Tactical intelligence is at your disposal.
Yeah, I'm not sure I want this to get hit by those. So we do have our assassin back.
Shaking off the rust.
And they can move a long way. So they can potentially come in here and mess up those militants. I feel like we do have the strength to be able to push in here and deal with these guys. I feel like we do. But it's tough to know. I would like something else that can tip the scales a little. Alright, we're going to go hide in this forest, I think. But yeah, we got some work done. Alright, we got some more Chayat exterminators on the way. I guess I get some more Ishiman forces. Because again, like it just seems like having the biggest military is how you get people to do what you want in this game in a big way. So that's what we're going to have to focus on. And of course, we do want to, actually win the game. And at that point, we will need to conquer the other players, the other major factions, I'm sure. But yeah, I don't know. I'm still wondering what the game is communicating, or if that's a consideration. Chief Des is very, very upset. Again, it's they're trapped, which they don't like. Oh, good. Oh, good. They keep moving forward. So the Aranean Stalkers. The best snipers strike from the most unexpected positions. Aranean Stalkers taught us to always scan the cliffsides, crevices, and skeletons of ruined buildings. If you spotted their glowing eye, you had a split second to hit the dirt. Sometimes you'd live, sometimes they were just toying with you. Grim. See what I mean? Like, everything is very cruel in this world. So the idea that you really need to treat your own troops, as being very precious is interesting. It's an interesting thing to encourage. Because, I do want information about the world. Aranean Cloak. Cover damage reduction against non-adjacent units. That's pretty cool. That's a cool idea. Hashmalim Host is a cyber unit. Large mechanical hull vehicle that manipulates gravity to ignore cover. Damage large units and affect the accuracy of allies and enemies. That seems pretty cool. What's this? Unrestrained disassembly. The modifier for the anti-particle purge, which is something that we don't have yet, I don't think. Converts minerals into transuranium. Transuranium? I guess it's transuranium. Converts energy into antimatter. Okay. Okay, it seems that you really need to get like a production chain going, which actually I think is very clever, because in games like Gladius, you tend to get to a point where you end up with certain resources you just have like infinite numbers of. I think the idea of having to set up production chains to get to more like advanced stuff is actually a really good way of gating like the late game stuff in an interesting way. I think that's really clever. It's just this extra hurdle as a part of your like development. You can't just rely on spamming more of the buildings you had to begin with. It also means that you can't do the thing you can in Gladius, where once you get a certain amount of like mineral, or whatever income, you can't just put up your loyalty instead to get a larger amount, because you don't just want a larger amount of minerals. You need the other thing now, right? That you turn minerals into. So suddenly it's not just about maxing out a handful of things. So I kind of like that. When percentage bonuses are concerned, that's a good way to sort of limit that I guess I like exponential growth. So there's some really clever ideas in this game, for sure. Less research cost for... Oh yeah, whatever we... Yeah, I don't know what to get here now. Premium access. Unlocks buying and selling of transuranium, antimatter, and dimensional echoes and singularity cores of the Concordate. Interesting. Yeah, I just don't know what we'll need here. This only uses basic stuff, so let's get the Hashmalim host, I think. Or actually, let's get the Aranean cloak, just because I think these snipers might be good. Though I guess we do need something that can destroy... We do need something that can destroy... I mean, these are called destroyers. Is that a good idea? Let's get these things. Let's research these guys. Alright, they can have food upkeep, which is a problem. But I want something that can destroy cities, right? I want something that can shoot large stuff. I don't think we really have that. Except maybe the lasers from the Chayat exterminators might be good for that. But yeah, I think we need more things that can take down, like, these guys' cities. Also, I would love to get, you know, line of sight of their cities. We also will need more food at some point. Alright, I'm not going to hit him with that.
Intelligence is at your disposal.
I wonder. I'm going to move out. Interesting. Okay. Okay, I like it. I think I'm just going to attack normally. Okay, you can actually shoot from there, and then you'll be able to shoot from there. Oh, that's so close. Okay, you can kill all of them. Good.
Processing updates.
Okay, little level ups. Awful lot of level ups. And so they can still move. I mean, I can actually move on to here and take it, and we will have a lot of damage resistance. And we do have our heal available next turn to hold this area for longer. So that's what we're going to try and do. And let's get you in here. So if they want to get into range properly... Oh, nice. We have another one of you. Let's send you up. Alright, a lot is attacking them. Maybe don't shoot. I was going to heal instead of shooting, but we shot now. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Kind of. Hit points and morale. Let's lower hit points and morale of someone. Wondering what would be the best one. Let's do it to these guys. Okay, good. Good. That's some cute orders. Let's just move someone to a forest, I think. And, alright, who can we hit? This guy again. Good. In fact, what is the range on this? So the range on this is actually, we can hit their city with our city. So, like... Should I just perch someone here and we start blasting? Should I bring you down here? I mean, destroying one of their cities would actually be great for us. Because they are being a massive pain. I would love to trade with them, but I don't think they want to. I think they want to be jerks. So that might be worth doing. That might actually be worth doing. So I might bring the exterminator down as well. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, let's build more of that. That's great. And let's get rid of the Ishaman forces and start getting these stalkers. I want to see how these do. They can mark targets as well. 7 turns. Yeah, we need to get more recruitment buildings here, for sure. And a network splitter, because that does stuff. Yeah, we should build one of these. Yeah, definitely get one of those queued up. You know, our loyalty is pretty good right now. So let's get rid of that hollow theatre. I'm going to build a network splitter. And yeah, that'll be done soon, so we won't be maxed out there. So let's queue up a network splitter. Alright. Love it.
The city adore you.
The full dangles hanged from an ivory tower. Inside, the priestess watches the world turn and burn. Priestess, do not emerge. Lost secrets are all around you, waiting to be found. They don't like... Oh, no, they like us because of trapped. What? Okay, they like being trapped, do they? Okay, so that makes more sense. So every character has their own personality, I guess? Which is interesting. Oh, they killed them. Yeah, I shouldn't have shot. Shouldn't have shot. So the commander is being a jerk. We can kill them pretty easily, though, I think. That's what I'm going to try and do. Lovely. You can't move. But you guys can move a little bit. It's frustrating. Maybe if I get out of the way, it'll be better. So our assassin here, I'm going to use the assassinate move on them. And the missile teams are pretty injured. But they've still got a lot of boys. Okay, you don't get hit by bleed, right? Yeah, no penalties for bleed. Oh, I just feel like we're going to get shot a million times by missiles. And we're going to lose another one of these things early. I'd hate that. I don't know what else is in this corner. This could be full of more of their units. Also, that... Yeah, the laser is on low power right now. So the laser's not going to do as much damage. The flamer, though, that could do some damage. Alright, how much damage could I do to him if I'm right up close? It'll do 1 kill. That'll do 1 kill as well. I mean, 1 kill isn't nothing, I suppose. It's 1 less rocket being sent at me. Oh, God, I'm risking it again. Alright, there's more militants on the way. Alright, hopefully next turn I can get that drone out and we can hassle them. But, yeah, this is risky. I kind of hate that I've moved out, but... I don't want it to be a stalemate. I want to try and eke out an advantage if I can. And you've already shot. Oh, no, it didn't. Okay, it unselected it when I clicked. The same button to shoot, but there, it just deselected it. It didn't tell me that I couldn't. So for a second there, I thought, oh my god, I can hit it. I can't. Okay, there's still a bunch of stuff over here.
More capable. I could go for a walk.
Right. I think we can clear out these units, though. I think we can. Oh, we got that queued up. Okay, end the turn. Okay. Oh, okay, good. They're just going for the enforcers a bunch. That I will be able to heal up in I think this turn. I don't have to cool down is at the start of our turn or the end of our turn. But that triggers. And yeah, we haven't taken much damage there. So the Malachim destroyers we have researched. Our biomech hover infantry with overheating weapons. Once you start aligning yourself with machines, you start to think like them. For me, the dead should be left dead, but our techs decided that's a waste of cheap organic processing power. Slice out those unneeded emotional centers, overcharge their mobility, wire them to a pair of big guns, and you have a monster that would have kept old world warriors up at night. So, okay, this, do you know what this feels like? This feels like the creatures from Quake, the Strog. We've Strogified these guys, is what we've done. But also, you know, like servitors as well. Like there's a lot of, you know, there's a lot of overlapping inspirations and things here. But yeah, it's pretty fun. Extra mobility for the destroyers sounds quite good. Let them move further every now and then. Performance broadcast sounds quite nice. Extra accuracy for our headquarters. Alright, let's get the Hash Malam host. Alright, we're just going to go all crazy getting as many units as possible, I think. So we can do more damage to this guy. He's not going to like that. Then we can get some combat drones, so we'll deploy those. And that can start firing. Marvellous. Oh god, we've got rockets coming in. That's no good. But they are injured, actually, so they are on the run. So this isn't so bad. So we're going to advance with these guys. And we need to get all of this lot in position as well. So let's see what they're able to shoot at. We can do good damage to that commander. I think he might be running soon anyway. We can wipe out the missile team. And we get more damage into that guy. I reckon he's kind of toast. They won't be able to run very well, will they? Though I guess I could move around and get a shot in. I think I will. I'm going to move around and we'll wipe them out too. So the fact that we're killing a bunch of these missile teams and the commander is in trouble, I think we're okay. I think we're all set. Amazing. Alright, this seems to have really tipped in our favour now. And we do have reinforcements on the way too, which is great. Love that. Okay, so we've got these guys all... Ooh, this is all busy. Okay, that's all busy. These guys... Ooh, it's a tough one. So if I can whittle down... I mean, look at that. I can almost kill that. Yeah, I'm going to hit this. So we seem to be doing well on both sides now. I do like there's not as big a gap between, like, low tier and higher tier units as well. Which, again, it kind of makes you act more precious with the units. Which leads into sort of that ethos a bit more. Okay, the commander's still running through all the weed. Or whatever it's called. The bleed, rather. Okay, that stings. God, they've still got a lot in here, huh? I think we can kill him, though. I need to heal up with these guys and these guys. So I will. So you are immune to the bleed, so I'm going to push you in. Oh, that's not great, actually. Oh, we lost him? We lost him. That's not great damage from them. I was hoping for better. But yeah, I think we can kill their commander, and I reckon that's going to hit their leadership a lot. Alright, so he's crippled for a turn. Oh, we can just kill him. He's just dead now. Hilarious. Okay. Come on. That's next turn. They've already acted. Okay. Now they're dead. There we go. They're all shaken, which is going to affect all their accuracy, which means we're going to be taking less damage from all of them. So that's really good. You can move in here now. And that is a free action, so I can move and then deploy the drones. But I think I probably want to deploy the drones, move the drones in, take a bunch of Overwatchers, then move them in. Probably into the bleed, where they're safe. I think that'll work out okay. Again, we still have everything producing. Once that's done, we obviously need to take another tile. So that's another 3 building slots. So that sounds good. I'll get that queued up, and then we just need to fill it with anti-grav assemblers and synthetic printers, so we can do what we can to just build and build and build and build. Because we are long overdue for, like, decent production. That's amazing. This thing just waited for us to kill it. I love this city. It's really good. Like, it's such a useful tool for us to have.
Could go for a walk.
And yeah, I think we can use it to destroy their city as well. Like, if they're not going to behave, if they're not going to play nice with us, then screw it. I'll get rid of them. Alright? I'll get rid of them. It's just how it's got to be. Alright, it's end of turn. They're shaken, which is amazing. That's such a big advantage, like, before we even move in. Something keeps trying to scan us, you know? Ooh, 5 hit points. Oh my god, they're going to destroy that as well. Just the sheer weight of fire. 1 health left. Oh, no. They destroyed another one. Damn it. Yep, they have 3 missile teams back there. Okay, this is a problem. And my god, the art. Ooh. Grim. If only your explorers had been more cautious. But one of them picked up something horrible in the dark corners of the earth, and worse, brought it home to your city. Now the plague is raging through one of your settlements. The strain is highly infectious and virulent, with high death rates. The scientists advise caution. A full lockdown is the only solution. The hunters demand their freedom. What will you do? Oh god. The only people allowed out are masked and armed enforcers, with total discretion to fire medical professionals and supply trucks. It's not popular with anyone. Middle measures: leave factories and schools open, but socialising is banned, and there's an enforced curfew. Life grinds to a halt. Or Open for business. What plague? Guffaws the clown in the packed theatre to general laughter. When he coughs and coughs and coughs, the theatre falls silent. Oh dear. Or ask the anchorite for the cure. Damn. That could have been really interesting. You suspect this is an Akron strain. Nothing native has this lethality. As your friendly neighbour has an idea. That's really cool. I like this idea of a sort of reverse reverse War of the Worlds, where, you know, they brought the plague rather than they showed up and died of the cold. Let's go with... God, I have no idea. Like, I feel like we've got, like, a robot brain, right? Like, I don't think we... And, like, a bunch of our people have been lobotomized. Like, I just don't think we really care about them socializing, right? I don't really care about, like, any social impact. Because, you know, if they get too uppity, we'll just lobotomize them and turn them into a strog. Like, I just don't think it's a concern for us. You know, just stay at home, networked. You know, with the Matrix. Just let's do that, alright? Everyone lives in the metaverse now. I just don't see this as being a problem for us. Okay, -3 loyalty. That's fine. Yeah, 10 turns, -3 loyalty. It's not great, but... You know, I would hate for there to be, like, all of your troops take attrition every turn now because they have the plague. You know, I'd hate something like that. So troops seal the city centres off, confining people to their homes, or worse, workplaces, enforcing the curfew brutally. For what seems like an eternity, the city sweats under your measures and survives. You might not be popular anymore, or even liked, but you console yourself. The viral strain is eliminated. Yeah, we can't have some alien disease killing everyone, right? Seems bad. Seems bad. You're a bit upset. You're a bit upset. And I'm a bit upset. We lost another one of those. Like, I wasn't expecting them to have even more missile teams. I feel like we've killed a lot of missile teams. Like, we just took out 2 of them. So yeah, they clearly had a lot more stuff just getting pumped out. So yeah, we need more stuff. We need more stuff. Like, maybe some of these destroyers will do really, really well against these chumps. I don't know. I can assassinate again. I can assassinate again. It will affect... You know, if I get the kill, it'll affect everyone else. So that's what we need to do. Let's do that. And then we can finish them off with assassinate, and then morale will go down for everything nearby. That, and we just took out a whole unit, which is pretty great. So we've got to level up. Let's get better evasion processes. And that is a free action, so I can do that whenever I like. So all these guys are pretty upset. Yeah, they're all shaken. So these two, between them, can probably take them out. If not, this guy can run in and start deploying drones. Maybe. Might just get missiled to bits. Maybe I shouldn't be focusing on the militants at all. I should just be solely going for the missile. For the missile teams. God, so close to getting that kill. Though if I move here, right, throw out a combat drone, and the combat drone can run in here and kill him. Well, not kill him, we'll finish him with these guys. Another one's back here. But yeah, they're all really shockingly poor morale. So if we can keep getting kills like this, I do reckon... Yeah, look, they're all broken. So yeah, I do reckon this will win it for us. Because these guys have lower accuracy each turn, and they can't seem to see through the bleed here, so they'd have to move forward into all of these troops. Right, do I just keep shooting? I mean, that laser's a bit rubbish. You know, killing infantry, clearly. But that seems to be going quite well. Yeah, we've definitely upset him. But we don't really have any more units on the way yet. I don't know how many more units are back here. But with them all shaken, broken, in fact, they're all broken. That's really good news. Okay, I'd say we're crushing it. And yeah, over here, have we shot you yet? We haven't. We haven't shot you today. Let's destroy one of them. And these enforcers are going to move in range of the city. Excellent. That +1 range is what's going to do it for us, basically. It's pretty funny that is like what allows us to shoot that for free each turn with a big gun. It's pretty great. Because, yeah, 13.2 damage. Well, 50% accuracy, though. The accuracy's not great. But, yeah. I think we can do some good damage. And we've got 7 armor. So we should be bypassing most of that. Right. Let's have a look. This is all fine. Oh, actually, we can get our interference protocols now. Which is interesting. I do want... It lasts for 3 turns, lowering accuracy. It's very odd that the network splitter... It's basically just like hacking systems. Like, I think that's really interesting. I wonder how this works. So I'm going to get one. Costs a bunch of chips, which we have lots of. We're getting 10 per turn. So, yeah, we have lots of those. Got loads of minerals now as well. We've got some pretty good resources, to be honest. We're doing well. I think. I think we're doing well. Feels like we're doing well. Alright, they're all just shaken now. They've upgraded. They're stood in bleed. Oh. Okay, a lot of stuff is coming this way. So we are going to have to clear their units out before we can start blasting the city, I think. I totally just spilled a load of tea on my crotch. My bad. That's very funny. I definitely look like I've wet myself. I haven't though. I'm bravely fighting the bad guys. I haven't wet myself even slightly. So let's have a look. You can... So I wonder, do I try and get rid of the hammerheads, or do I try and weaken the warden? And yeah, how much damage do I do to this? 2.9. Oh, that's actually like nothing. Oh, never mind then. Probably just pull back. Probably shouldn't even be here. Oh no. Their morale is really low on these guys. Yeah, I'm going to step out and shoot them. I know I'm going to be more vulnerable, but almost wiping them out seems good to me. I can't reach that with our boy. But yeah, we are affecting their morale in a big way. So that'll have to do for now. Now over here, they're nearly dead, so they need to retreat, which is a shame. We are actually getting a bit low on infantry now, which I'm not happy about. Let's inch you forwards. More militants back there. Okay. So they're going to take some damage anyway next turn, which is nice. Yeah, nice for us anyway. Let's move here. Let's kill some of them. And that's not going to kill any, huh? Alright, I'm going to move you out. We can kill a bunch of those militants or wipe out those missile teams. I'm going to wipe out the missile teams. And then I'm going to do some damage to them. You can move up and do some more damage to them. And then we'll kill another missile team. Well, one of that missile team here. I think this has probably set us up quite well. And I'll do evasion processor, because she's not in cover anymore. And I hope that these can survive. They're probably not going to. I reckon these units are going to push through. Which is a shame. That is going to be a problem for us. And we don't have any more reinforcements coming. We still don't. But yeah, this is a bit of a pain, isn't it? It's all a bit of a pain. So I can do some alright damage there. I think we're probably retreating and letting them chase. Because, yeah, I don't think we can do enough damage to this with our big gun for it to be worth the time.
Blending in.
May just wait for something, you know, to actually have units that can damage that. Although everything is fleeing, so I guess I could stay there and try and whittle down. Yeah, they're dead. They're dead. Wait. Oh, they survived with 1 health. That's surprising. Very surprising. Alright, yeah, let's stick around. We actually have meat harvest. Oh god, really? That creates a meat harvest? Generates meat harvest every 10 turns. +1 population to allied city. That's amazing. Alright, meat harvest, here you go. That's really powerful. And disgusting. Alright, more baby lasers. Alright, we need to kill him. So, alright, let's move this way. We are doing great here, though. We have absolutely, like, got him on the run. So yeah, this is working great. So you can finish them off. Let's push you guys up. to kill them. Hang on.
This will hurt. I promise. This
Did you not
will
get the kill?
hurt, I
Oh, damn.
promise.
Okay, well, you need to run the hell away.
That's in reach.
Oops.
You said something.
Alright, let's kill another one of them. And he didn't even shoot. He could have shot that guy. Silly me. I really thought our assassin would have got that kill. Speaking of... Okay, let's try and get rid of... So this does hit their movement, which is nice. That crippled is going to be good. It also hits their morale. And we have them... Oh, nope, she doesn't have that item. It's the other assassin that has the morale damaging item. Okay, that thing is going to take some time to kill, isn't it?
I'm here.
Really is.
I think
Alright, you can reach from up there. I mean, this isn't much damage at all, but I mean, it'll add up, right? It'll add up. We're soon going to have these snipers, which are very cool. I'm looking forward to them. And we can finally get more something. Do you want to go synthetic printer first so we can get more infantry? I want to get a bunch of these destroyers, I think. Let's start lobotomizing all the unhappy people. Perfect. Perfect. Alright, moving on. Okay, well, they have friends now. Well, I wasn't expecting them to turn up with a bunch more stuff. The stuff they had here was happily just getting shot at for ages and had next to no health. But hey, we have the Hashmalim host, who looks great. Is that his little face? And he's got a big triangle body. You know what this looks like? This looks like someone made the like a Transformers version of the grasshopper from... God, was it Ants or A Bug's Life? I often get those two films confused because they came out at the same time and were the same film. But anyway, there's a big grasshopper baddie. It was Bug's Life. It was Bug's Life. Yeah, because that one had more bugs than the ant, and I remember the caterpillar who turned into the beautiful butterfly. This looks like a Transformers version of the grasshopper, which is terrifying when you frame it like that. Hashmalim hosts were deployed with extensive support units. If they took too much damage, their circuitry could become exposed to the power of their graviton projectors. I never learned the exact details, but the message we were given was that messing with gravity messes with time, and time warping does hell for artificial intelligence. Okay, interesting. Manipulates gravity to ignore cover, damage large units. Yeah, okay. It's interesting. And there's a construct tessera core. Spawns a tessera core, a large mechanical hovering fortification engineered to manipulate gravity and act multiple times. Weird. Interesting. Okay. Cool. So the graviton projector doesn't do much damage. It just... Well, it says it does extra damage against large units. So, okay. So, I don't know. Bit hard to tell. Doesn't look like it does much damage, you know? But I guess it attacks twice, I think is what the third icon along is. I think that's 2 attacks. But 3 damage with 4 armor penetration. 8 accuracy, 2 range. Yeah, odd. And yeah, it ignores cover, which is interesting. So yeah, interesting unit. Interesting unit. Unrestrained disassembly? Grab that, and then we can buy damage things? I don't know. Bizarre. Let's get the Aranæan cloak, because I really love the idea of our stalkers taking less damage from ranged fire. I think we just need to run away from all this now, because this is silly. And yeah, our plan to shoot that with the big gun is just pointless. Didn't go anywhere, so we'll just run off. So what is the range on you guys? And what's the damage on you guys? So basically no... Oh, so that's kind of fun actually. Okay, if stuff is too close, you do less damage. You have 50% accuracy debuff when you're shooting stuff at range 1. But you do plus 100% damage against non-large units. So that's kind of cool. So you have 5 shots that each do 4 damage. against non-large units. So basically shoot infantry, does bonus damage. So what's the range on you? 3, so that's pretty good range too. So let's move it up. Also, it goes beepity beep, which is amazing. I love that it goes beepity beep. Imagine these things just like swarming the cliffs overlooking your position. Terrifying. Or like beepity beep, and you're like, oh, beepity beep, and then you realise it means death, and
Processing updates.
you know, death is bad. Death is bad for you. Yes, famously, unhealthy for humans. Alright, we are really pushing through, and we're in a position to start stealing some of their outposts, and this one is a watchtower. That's actually amazing. That's actually really useful for us, if we can get line of sight on more of their stuff. It is such a shame that there's cliffs surrounding every bit of water here, though, because I could just be going straight across to catch up to my guys from, like, there, you know? Alright, let's try and get some of these Malachim destroyers. I want to see what these things are like, because they seem pretty cool, you know, in a horrible kind of way. Okay, what's next? We are actually losing influence, which is interesting. Why is that? Tiles. The more tiles you have, the more you lose influence. We may need to build an influence thingy. Do we have? Oh yeah, we do have an influence thingy. Alright, let's build one there. You know, in 14 turns, we're going to have plenty of time. So, you know, it's all good. But yeah, this is looking really good. Looking so good that I'm going to end the episode here on a high. And I'm going to get the tea off my groin, because, you know, it's quite uncomfortable. Guys, if you're enjoying this, please do comment, like, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care, guys.
Billions of lives were lost in a heartbeat, turned to ash, and cast away in the wind.